So let's meet you and your position.
Touch TV News Channel. The best.
Analyzing green job through low carbon transition in Nigeria. Measuring what matters, building a green job baseline framework for Nigerian policy brief. Following the recommendation, establish clear baseline for tracking progress over time. Support evidence-based policy making and cross-sectorial collaboration. Making budgetary allocation accountable as Engineer Arinze, renewable energy specialist, summarized the submission of the include etc. What is not defined cannot be measured, and what is not measured cannot be improved. Victor.
Honorable Elias. Yes, I know that.
Committee on Renewable Energy, House of Committee on Renewable Energy have thought it wise in their very esteemed and well-created leadership to engage stakeholders on what I call the game changer policy. Because in itself, it is designed to unlock millions of jobs. And when you think about achieving green growth as a nation, you look at those who fall within the active work bracket. And Nigerian youths, of course, are well positioned to contribute, one, to the economic development as a result of playing within this space. However, it has also shown that there are a few things that are important. One, we need to identify these job roles. What sectors are they in? How are they currently financed? What is the relevant support that can come to them to make them attractive enough for our youth to play in? Two, what relevant skills are required for them to perform optimally within these specific sectors? And how can they be supported effectively to gain these skills, and not just gain these skills, but ensure that it translates into decent jobs? And so that is why we are here, to contribute from the renewable energy lens, the climate change lens, agriculture lens, you name it. Everyone was in the room, given an opportunity to share their thoughts, share their ideas, and also contribute towards the creation of this very important act, the Green Growth Act. So it has been in all a very successful engagement, very insightful. And one thing I would say that we're excited about is that we are leaving no one behind. And the good news is everybody has a role to play. Whether a person living with disabilities, whether a woman, whether a youth, whether you can speak English or not, it doesn't matter. What matters the most is that there is an opportunity. The good news is that there's an opportunity for you. And so it's a willingness to there's a willingness to be trained. Two, the willingness to identify or work in a sector that aligns with your competencies. And three, an opportunity to earn, to live a more decent life, and ultimately contribute to
So how much is it
economic growth.
costing the organization to put this package through?
I can't speak on how much it costs the organization to put this event together. I'm sure the organizations and the relevant partners know what it has cost them. However, you know that nothing worth celebrating comes easy. Nothing worth celebrating comes cheap. And so that's why I really applaud the House Committee on Renewable Energy, its other partners, API Intelligence include, for putting this together, because it is in convenings like this that the nation in itself is strengthened. And all of the conversations that have come from here would further strengthen the quality of work that needs to be done. Because at the heart of this all is the betterment of the lives of Nigerians.
Has this
Nigerians
package
first.
been organized at different strata or only at the parliamentary level that you are focusing?
So this
Taking to
is
other levels?
this is a series of several other engagements. One, there was a very high-level convening in Lagos that brought stakeholders from the House of Reps, the development partners, and other relevant groups and associations, including women, people living with disabilities, and the likes, to ensure that and discuss, first and foremost, well, like see it as a validation, is it even necessary? But again, anything that gives an opportunity for people to gain jobs, live improved lives, earn decent wages, live better lives, and ultimately support our environment, I think is what we should
In
champion.
other words, you're saying you're taking it to all the geopolitical zones.
Of course, it is one that is designed, and even when if you listen to the presentations that I held that were done today, you see that some government agencies are already working at that level. So it's not just stopping at federal; it's cascading down to the states, down to the local government, and all the way down. Because at the end of the day, let's think about it. Where are the people that are going to be impacted by this? They are in those communities. They may not understand the necessary technologies yet, but they know the impact of climate change. They know how these things are impacting on their lives and livelihood. I know of a woman who suffered kerosene stove explosion and as a result of that lost a child. If that person had a cleaner alternative to meeting her cooking needs, she would have used that opportunity. She would have used that solution. And so what we are saying here ultimately is one that would lead to better living conditions for our people, improve life and livelihoods for our people, and ensure that we move as a nation continually forward. So this is one very important piece of work that is designed to ensure that we improve and make the country much better and greater by the day.
Thank you very much. The last question. Please.
Renewable energy specialist. And so, as a result of my work, I work with relevant stakeholders to implement clean and affordable projects that increase electricity access to those who are deprived. So you can call me an ecosystem builder. Thank you.
Thank you very much.